Hello. There's a strange car across my road. Isn't there, William? Hello, sir.
Hello.
How are we?
We're all good, man. We have the tools, we have the equipment, we have the know-how, and we are going to fix it.
We have the know-how.
We have the know-how.
Do we?
I don't know. I don't know if we have the know-how.
All the gear and no idea.
All the gear and no idea, my friend.
Lots of tools. Lots of cars. What are we doing today, William?
We are doing the rear shocks on the old Bimmer.
We are indeed.
We sure are. How long do you reckon? Hour? 2 hours?
I don't know. I reckon it'll probably be... Well, it's raining a bit because it's England and it's just crappy weather. But yeah, I reckon an hour tops if we crack on. But yeah, my car's been out of action for a while, and I finally got the parts after Christmas because there was a bit of a sort of a, well, let's be honest, I couldn't afford it. Yeah, so finally got the bits. So I've had an oval wheel and it's kept screwing my shocks up. So I finally got some shocks to replace the broken ones, and we're doing it today in the rain.
In the cold, wet rain.
Hey, at least it's not like frozen solid like it was
true.
the other day.
But good thing about rain and wheel drive cars, they go sideways easier.
They do, but not with an open diff like what this has got. So
that's going to be welded too.
No, I'm not going to weld the diff. I'm not going to weld the diff. Ugh. I like a good cup of tea.
Yeah, you need a welded diff, hops around corners.
Yeah, and then my 300 quid tyres go not very good.
That's fine.
It's all good. Right, we're going to start with this side then, Will.
Yeah?
Yeah. And then we're going to go for a bit of a spin, and then, yeah, should be all good. Hopefully, it's Will's first time out properly in the Beamer. So,
looking forward to it.
He'll, yeah, I don't know why, it's not that fast. Anyone who owns an E46 that's not an M3 knows it's not that fast.
Yeah. They ain't fast, but they're fun.
Yeah, yeah. Actually dial this one in a bit more now and actually get it ready, because I've got some headers to go on as well soon, and then custom exhaust and a remap, and it should all be good for Coombe, because I want to take it around the track again.
We love this game.
But yeah, shall we crack on?
Let's crack on.
Lovely job. What tools do we need, William?
Well, it depends how painful this Bimmer wants to be. Shouldn't be too painful, to be fair.
Should be alright. They've been off plenty of times in the last 5 years.
So they shouldn't be seized?
Nope.
Hopefully not.
We've
got half-inch gun, 3/8 gun. We've got a ratchet if we need it. Some 3/8 impact sockets. I've got a couple half-inch impact sockets as well.
2 jacks, because we're not going to put it on axle stands.
No.
Yeah. A torch and a breaker bar.
Axle stands take too much time.
They do. They do.
Take the risk and do it fast.
So, first step is drink tea. And then crack on. Right, let's crack the wheels off then, shall we? Right, jacks please, William.
Jackings, which one?
You might have to use that one because it's lower.
Yeah, use your one first.
It's not even low.
It's not that low, I promise.
Oh, bugger. Could you lift it up while I put it on?
I thought that was coming. Hold on, let me be a jack stand.
There you go, mate. No job to that.
Your fingers are stuck in the fitment.
Yeah, that is an issue.
Yeah. Whip them off well quick.
There you go.
Oh no, I'm stuck. If you take the wheel, it'll just come out.
That's right, leave it in there if it won't come up.
Nah, I got it.
Happy days. Right. one wheel off.
One wheel.
I'll go stick it over by the wall a minute.
Here's your cup of tea. I don't want to knock it over. Whiz bottom nut off.
Right, if we get Jack,
Right.
put it under the, like the lower arm if you want.
Right. Grab Jack.
Come on, Jack.
Come on, Jack.
Come on, Jack.
Jack and Jill.
Oh, there's no handle.
No. It's old school, mate.
The loudest thing in the world.
Hey, leave her alone. She's precious.
How'd you let her off again? Get her under there.
Yeah. Get the old tools in there.
Just as a bit of support, because the bolt don't like coming out very much.
That's right.
Right. Do you want to whiz that off, mate?
Right. I'll whiz this off, mate.
I might need your pliers.
Oh, like butter.
I was going to say, it's been off quite a few times.
Like butter, yeah. Right, that one's out. Oh, she's
in there. Bottom bolt's undone, so we can get the next ones out. That's one.
like butter.
Nice. Let it drop.
But yeah, I could do this bit.
There we go. Nice. There's a hole in my car.
There's a hole in my car.
Right. That's the hard stuff done.
Yeah. Oh. One shock.
Shocking.
Shocking.
Absolutely bloody
Absolutely
shocking.
shocking.
Right. Take it apart now.
Yeah.
Right. So what did we just do? What
So-
did we just do? The shock's out.
Shock's out.
Shock's out.
It's all out. It's lovely. 3 bolts. Beautiful. Take the top nut off. If they're a bit seized, there's an Allen key. Show you. There's an Allen key in the top. So use, what mil was it? 17 mil.
Yeah, 17mm spanner and a,
Yeah.
I think it's a 6 or 5mm Allen key in the
Yeah.
top.
So hold the shock with the Allen key and then undo the nut. But we've got the tools and utilities of lovely impact guns.
And lots of grip strength on
Yeah.
the shock
His
itself.
very big man hands.
My weedy little man hands that hadn't been to the gym in 3 years.
Yeah. So we've taken the nut off. The top bit comes off like that.
Now when you take them off, always make sure you do it in order. You can take them off and swap the top and bottom washers round if you want. It doesn't really make a lot of difference, but I advise not to, but there you go.
Yeah.
And then that's easy enough.
Yeah.
And then that can come off, which has got the bump stop in it, which is a lot smaller than it should be, but we won't touch on that because that was a bit of a ghetto job. Now this should just be hand tight.
Probably easier to take the cup off with that. Just unscrew.
Yeah. And then that should just, obviously you need a C spanner to undo that, but we've done that already. I didn't actually do that already.
I said to my mate we were doing this,
Yeah.
and he said, "What, on an E46?" I said, "Yeah," and he said, "Oh, have fun."
It's the easiest
It's the
thing.
easiest job going.
Yeah. There we go. That's that. Cup, shock. Take that off. Bob's your uncle.
Manage your arm.
Well, it might be Barry. Depending. I don't know. These
Barry.
days.
Good old Barry. Can't
To
beat
me.
Barry.
To me. To you.
To me. To you. One of them's
Hello.
dead now, isn't
Yeah. It's just to me now.
he?
I
Yeah, it's
think,
just
isn't
to
it?
me. There's no to you.
Happy days. Right. That's off. So now we just got to go get the new ones from inside. Right. Big box.
We got brand new parts.
With brand new shock and very expensive new shocks. I've got to keep stickers on, so if it happens again, I've got the part number,
Take a
which
picture
I
of
didn't have on them.
Take a picture of it. Here you go.
Have I? Oh well, I'm a fool. That could have been a lot easier than waiting 3 weeks. Okay, right. Here we go. Right, same again. Wind them on. Obviously, I need to check the distance first. We could use the iPhone measure app that doesn't work.
It doesn't measure a thing.
Oh, we're putting the curtain pole up in for the patio doors, and I measured it with the iPhone, and it said oh, it was something like 116 mil. So okay, right, let's see what it actually is like with tape measure. 143. It's not even remotely
bit
close.
off.
Yeah, just a tad. Right, now with these, I spoke to Driftworks about setting my suspension up
You do
properly.
it till it bottoms out.
Right, now because of the droop on the suspension,
Yeah.
when you go over a bump, it needs to have some travel down as well as up. Now I spoke to Driftworks about this because I had them all the way down and I believed it was still bottoming out. It wasn't, it was something else, I don't know what.
Yeah.
He said have them sort of in the middle, because when the suspension is all the way on droop, it won't be all the way out. So when it's on droop, it's like up here.
Yeah.
So it'd be like slamming into the back, into the like the valves and stuff all the time, because there's no bump stop in there.
Yeah.
So if you have it set to the middle, you're always in a happy
Always
medium.
position,
It's
yeah.
better to bottom out that way than up,
Yeah.
because when you go down, you've got the bump stop on the top and it won't hit the bottom. So it's better to do it like that. That was my advice from Driftworks. So I'm gonna sort of go on here and go sort of in the middle. But first I'm gonna go get a tape measure because I'm not. It's so ghetto. I don't even want to do it that way. Ruler. Right. So what we're gonna ruler. There's a guy I know, right?
He's a ruler.
And he would get out of his lorry, climb down the steps, and he'd go ruler. I'm not making it up. Lovely old boy, but right. I'm gonna set that to 50 mil. Rolling. Don't know the rest of the song. I'm gonna set that to 50 mil. The thread's so fine you can't really adjust it properly. There we go. Set that to 50 mil. Screw the cap back on. That's up to touch. I'm gonna do it up nice and tight there. It's easier to do it up on the car because obviously that bit don't move then. So we'll leave that for now. Now we've got to put the top mount on.
Bump stop first.
Bump stop first and then the top mount. So the bump stop is just in the bottom. And it's in two pieces, but that doesn't matter because it's a BMW and no one actually cares.
Super glue will solve that.
Super glue will solve that. Lovely job. Right, should we get the old gun on the top there, mate?
That spinning.
I do. Lovely job. God, don't power tools make life so
It's
much
lovely,
easier.
isn't
Right, well that's that done. If I was doing that by hand, I'd still be here. Right, let's get it back in the car. Right, let's get the... Yeah, don't put any bolts in there, mate. Put some nuts in there.
Only nuts.
Right. There she blows.
We have lift off.
We have lift off. Yes, right, bottom bolt in next, but I might have to drop the old jack down. Right, drop the jack down, drop the hub down.
If you want, you can put it on the third impact bit, make it like tight.
Oh, that's all right, mate. That'll be tight enough. Right, well that's one shock done. Wheel on.
Wheel on.
Go. This is going quite well. So what we're going to do, while William is
Putting wheel on.
putting wheel on, I shall well we'll skip the other side and just take it for a drive. Right then, shocks are done. Now, I haven't driven the car in so long. Me and young William are going to take the car out for a bit of a run, charge the battery, give it a good old run. But more importantly, I need to get some petrol because I'm really out. Like I have 19 miles left, but it's been running on the drive for a while, so it's probably less than that. But we shall see. I'm just waiting for William to get in the car because he's moving the car back on the drive.
There's mud everywhere.
There is lots of mud. It's a bit of a rubbishy road. You can move your seat back if you want, mate, because it's a bit close.
Let's get situated.
Right. Are you ready? We're gonna go get some fuel, aren't we?
Yep. Yeah, boy.
It's
you can still hear a little bit of that noise.
Yeah, I think that's the front though. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
but
they
then
wear funny. The
To
tyres.
be fair, your tyres could be the slightest bit oval.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go get some petrol.
Good old petroleum.
I wish we could get E85 here. It'd be so much better.
Oh, it'd be rapid, mate.
Oh, the brakes are out and driven in a long time. It's awful. There's no feel to that pedal at all.
It sinks
That
down.
is terrible.
It's a bit terrifying, though, isn't it? When you go to brake and oh no, there's no brakes.
Yeah. Oh shit! I had that on track.
Oh yeah.
I had that on track because I cooked the old Brembos.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Now, was that a backfire or something in the boot?
It could have been.
Was
either.
that a backfire on
Could
the
have been either.
tripod?
No, that was a bit of overfueling. That was. Bit of overfueling. She's not even hot yet. It's only 60 degrees.
Get her, mate. As soon as the headers are done, get it mapped. This is
Yeah, I will do. I've got to get an exhaust.
absolute weapon.
It'd just be more drivable.
Yeah.
And it would sound so much nicer.
Just be a bit smoother, wouldn't it? Saying that, it's quite smooth now, to be fair.
Now, I haven't driven this car in so long, I can't remember which side the petrol cup is. I think it's this
I believe it's your side.
side. Yeah.
There's a nice. Oh, we got the police.
Yeah, that's alright.
Got the police.
I last come in here, right?
And then we got a nice purple Audi.
Yeah, that looks a bit odd, doesn't it? I come in here before, and I went to pay, and the guys in there were like, "Oh, what wheels are on your car, mate? They look sick." And I was like, "Oh, they're replica work wheels," and they're like, "Oh."
Oh, they're not originals.
Yeah. Right. All fueled up, and the window actually shut this time, so that's good.
That's surprising.
Yeah. Things wore out.
Yeah.
That's all those 118. Oh, hang on, what we got on it? 189,000. Oh god, 50 quid literally gets you no fuel at all.
Why? What's it get up to?
Just over half.
What was it at?
I'm nearly minus.
Bloody hell.
You want to see it? Still doing it. Still bouncing.
Yeah, but you got to think your tyres could be slightly ovaled.
Shouldn't be. They're basically brand new.
Ain't doing it as much.
I ain't put my foot all the way down yet.
I can't hear nothing.
No, I didn't feel anything after that.
Can't feel anything or hear anything.
Just done a bit of motorway. What do you think so far?
Yeah, it was lovely, mate. Nice and smooth. No rattling, no bouncing off the old shocks. A lot better than it was.
Yeah. There was a bit of vibration at the start, wasn't there?
Yeah, but
I don't know what that was.
I reckon that could have either just been flat spot in the tyres or a bit of ovalness where you drove it briefly with the old shocks because they were knackered.
Yeah.
Something like that. Wasn't bad.
No, it seems to be alright now. I just put my foot down. Well, the cameras were rolling, but I just put my foot down in second, and it didn't go. It didn't bounce at all. So I think that's what it was. And I think you're right. I think it is just where the tyres have been sat for so long, and they've gone a bit not round.
At the end of the day, because you're running new shocks on old tyres, aren't you? So
Well, they're nearly new. The tyres are. I've only been up
Yeah,
to Derby
yeah.
back on them.
but then ideally it's like bedding new pads on old discs, isn't it? It's all got to wear in together
Yeah.
at once. So a couple more miles should be ready.
Yeah, it worries me because I don't want to blow another shock.
Nah.
I hate this roundabout. It's so slippy.
Yeah.
Still bouncing.
Yeah, but it's quite a rough road.
so we've made it to a lovely destination with a nice sunset and all that sort of stuff. It's very romantic, William.
Very romantic.
But yeah, back to the car. So it's sort of fixed it. Shocks have made it drivable, and you can accelerate up to a certain speed before it starts to go and just shake.
Yeah, they've stiffened up the rear end a bit and it's made it more drivable, but it's not the end of the problem.
No, there is more, which like you sort of come up with. It's got to be a bush related.
It's bush gone.
So yeah, it's like trying to get power, and it's like no, and then just I think I don't know, to be honest. I'm not a mechanic. I mean, I did it for years, but I'm not a mechanic. Yeah, so I'll get it on a ramp, have a look, and we'll go from there. It does need a complete rear end overhaul. I'm not gonna lie.
It wants a full bush overhaul.
It does.
Next video, full engine rebuild.
I hope not. I hope not. It's a full suspension rebuild, yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, next video we'll probably be doing a car review, because now I can drive the car, I can travel, which is brilliant. So yeah, join us then, and we'll catch you in the next video. So hopefully see you then. Cheers, guys.